Hi, everyone, and special greetings to all my singles because I came specially for you today. Last week, I think last week I was live. I was live last week, and we did a book review. Um, and what's the name of this book that we reviewed? New Bright's Handbook. Yeah, we reviewed New Bright's Handbook, and today I'm here with an amazing book. I'm here with an amazing book, and we will review the book together. Okay, we're gonna review the book together. So, um, we will review the book together. If you're online, please let me know you're online. The book is titled Dating with Purpose. Okay, Dating with Purpose, and it's available in hard copy. We have it in hard copy, and we have it in soft copy as well. All right. Okay, so okay, I got that. All right, I got what I was looking for. So, Dating with Purpose. Dating with Purpose. And the subtitle is Understanding Why, Who, and When to Date. Yes, Understanding Why, Who, and When to Date. Proudly authored by yours truly. Okay, so I published this book on the to mark my 30th birthday alongside two other amazing books. And this was specifically written for single ladies. So I'm going to unveil it. It's in the nylon. Okay. So I'm going to unveil it. For those of us who do not have a copy, you're about to miss out on something. Okay. So join me as I unveil this copy. So what does this book contain? Let's look at it together. Yes, this book was published by Ifadigo Publishing Company. Okay, Ifadigo Publishing Company. And we have how many chapters? We have 5 chapters, 5 amazing chapters. And the first one is What's Your Purpose? That's the first chapter. What's your purpose? Define it. So we looked at the concept of dating with purpose. So if you're the one who just joined, I celebrate you. You're welcome. Please drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, let me know where you're watching from. So I have chapter 1 of this amazing book, Dating with Purpose. Dating with Purpose, understanding why, who, and when to date. So many persons are dating, but they do not know why. They do not even understand who they are dating. Okay, so the first, we have 5 chapters in this book, and the first is What's Your Purpose? Define it. So we looked at concept of dating with purpose. We looked at what is dating, understanding your values, your goals, your deal breakers, your negotiables and non-negotiables, how to set intentions for your dating journey. Then at the end of the chapter, we have a reflective question, in fact, reflective questions. Okay, reflective questions. And the second chapter we have know who to date. Okay, know who to date, identifying red flags and green flags. We are used to hearing about red flags, right? But then you know there is something called green flags. Are you aware? There's something called green flags. So this book will teach you about red flags and green flags. Then we looked at exploring compatibility factors. Then what's the importance of shared faith, cultural background, or personal values? This book is a must read by every single person, whether male or female. This book is a must for you if you're single, whether male or female. This book will guide you. As far as you're not married, this book will guide you. Okay. Now we have chapter 3, which is when to now date. Okay. Chapter 3, when to date. We looked at understanding your emotional readiness for dating. So there are people that have reached out to me for counsel, but it's so obvious that you are not even ready for what you're doing. So you're already messing up your life. You're not ready, you're not ready. So we looked at when to date, understanding your emotional readiness for dating. When is the right time to start dating after a breakup or a loss? We look at that here. Then what's the value of healing, introspection, and personal growth? Then we close the chapter with 5 benefits of healing, self-reflection and growth, and what casual dating is about. What casual dating is about. Then we also have reflective questions. The fourth chapter is why date, unhealthy and healthy reasons you should date. Some persons say dating is not scriptural, but then people are still dating. So there are things that you don't do because Bible wrote it down here, do this, do that, but because you are doing them because you have normal, you have human reasoning, you have sense. Okay, scripture is beautiful, the wisdom of God is powerful, but then God gave you your own senses, and you need to make use of it. Okay, so I'll tell you, why should you attend this kind of school, this, that. They think that attending a school is just and choosing a school is about proximity. So they'll tell a mother, choose a school that is close to your house so that it will avoid you stress. But then you are forgetting the fact that that school cannot instill the godly values that you want your children to have. So we don't enroll our children into schools because of proximity. We look at the values of the school before we enroll them. The same thing with attending a church. You don't attend the church because the church is just right at your backyard. You attend the church because you already know that this church is in alignment with God's value, okay? And this church also will give you what you need to thrive as a believer. So when I was in school, I was single, I had to enter. First drop will take you to Roger Junction, Abi, Nazareth Junction. The next drop will take you to another place. 3 drops to church as a worker. In fact, the first branch that I attended was very close, it was trackable, very, very trackable. But then we opened a new branch. My pastor had to pick us, selected us. So I served as a secretary then. We were taking 3 drops to church, 3 drops to go there, 3 drops to come back. Someone else would have said, I'm not doing, I'm not going again, and all of that. And that is it. But me, we made that, and not just that particular church, even another church that I attended also. I left the ones close to me, not because I like suffer, no, but you need to also submit yourself to somewhere that you can grow and become. All right, so that is it. So some people might justify that dating is not scriptural, but then they are still into relationship, they are still dating. So it's not better you know the right way to do it. To me, that is far better. That is why I always invest my time and my energy into speaking to my audience, speaking to my believers. My believers are those that believes in what I am teaching. Okay, so I spend my time to do that so that I'm certain that you're on the right track. All right, so after the first chapter, which is why date, you had some reflective questions, and the last chapter, dating with intentionality, strategies for intentional dating. So this is the book we are reviewing, Dating with Purpose. So I'll just look at a chapter, and that'll be that. So if you're here with me, please let me know you're here. Okay, let me know you're here. I want to recognize you. I've been seeing some persons coming on and off. All right, so let me read the introduction, then I will look at one chapter, okay, and that will be that. So when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse becomes inevitable, and that is a saying from Miles Morrow. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse becomes inevitable. So when you don't know why you should do a certain thing, you abuse it. When you don't know why God brought someone your way, probably a higher authority, you will abuse access. When you don't know why you're going to school, you will waste 4 years in school, 5 years in school, and nothing meaningful will come out of your life. When you don't know why you should go to church, you will go there and you will waste your time. And you're wondering why you've stayed in church 3 years, 4 years, and your life is not becoming better. Most times, it's not really about the church. It's about how receptive you are to what is happening in the church. Okay? So when you don't know why you are in a relationship, you are going to abuse, you're going to waste your time, you're going to do certain things that you are not supposed to be doing in that relationship. All right, so I wrote down something here. When you lack a clear understanding of who you are and what dating truly entails, you risk jeopardizing your love life. Your love life is a very important aspect of your life. Some people pay attention to their educational life, they pay attention to their businesses, their careers, but then they forget the fact that If your love life is a mess, it has the capacity of destroying every other area of your life. I've seen people that they are no more today because of the kind of person that they got married to. They are no more today because of the kind of heartbreaks that they experienced. So when you don't pay attention to your love life, when you don't know how important your love life is, you make a mess of your life. Your love life is a very important aspect of your life. Your emotional well-being is a very important aspect of your life. So you have to pay attention to it. I've seen people climbing in the ladder of success in their career. I've seen them do so well, but their love life is zero. Okay, so you must have understanding of what it means to be in a relationship, to date someone, so that you don't jeopardize your life. Okay, I know you must be wondering where I am heading to, but take a stroll with me as we walk on this serious part of life's journey, some take with levity. Have you ever asked yourself the billionaire questions below? Remember, we are reviewing this book, Dating with Purpose, and if you need a copy, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. The number is right on your screen. Reach out to me. We have the hard copy available and we have the soft copy as well. Okay, so I know you're wondering where I'm heading to. All right, so have you asked yourself this billionaire question? Number one is, how do you know the man or the woman who is suitable to be your life partner? I am a certified relationship coach and marriage counselor, and one question that I get from singles is, how will I be sure that this person is who I should get married to? So if you're currently in a relationship, you should ask yourself this question: am I sure this is the person I should, go on this journey with? If you're not in any relationship and you're planning to get into one, you need to also know, how can I tell if the person that I will date is the right person that I should get married to? Hi, thank you so much, Ruth, for joining all the way from Lagos. I celebrate you. Please do well to share this live broadcast. We are reviewing a book together, Dating with Purpose. Okay, Dating with Purpose, that's what we're reviewing. So the next question is, how do you know the man and the woman? Okay, how do you ensure that you are dating at the right time? You are in a relationship now, you're dating somebody now. Is this the right time for you to do this? Is this the right time for you? Should I really wait? Should I do this now? So you need to be certain, because your love life is not supposed to be something that you just live casually. That is why the title of this book is Dating with Purpose, dating with intentionality, knowing why you are doing what you're doing. Then the next question is, do you know how to date? Do you even know what dating means? This book right here, okay, provides clarity and insight on the concept of dating and everything it entails. So as you're flipping through each page without distraction, you will understand that this book is easy to read. At the end of each chapter, you will discover practical steps to apply and thought-provoking questions to answer, all designed to enhance your relationship life. Are you ready to begin? Now let's jump right in. So this is for those that will read the book to the end. So we have 5 chapters in this book. So Ruth and Ezine, thank you for joining. So randomly, just tell me which chapter should be reviewed. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So I'll just pick one chapter. So which one would you want me to review with you? Chapter 1 or chapter 2 or chapter 3? Please let me know in the comment section so I can do that. Just pick one. We have 5 chapters in this masterpiece. So I want you to tell me which of them do you want me to review? Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. If you don't say anything, I will just assume that you're not actually listening to me. Is someone typing? Which chapter do you want us to review? Okay. I think I've seen an interesting chapter here, though it's quite big. Chapter 3, how to date. Okay. All right. Chapter 2, I think chapter 2 is actually big. Chapter 3 is when to date. So which one are you talking about now? How to date, when to date? Roots. Chapter 3 is when to date. Chapter 2 is know who to date. And you said know how to date. Okay. Let me check that. Isn't this a chapter 1? Okay. So I will leave chapter 1 for those that will get the book, because it's not about dating with purpose. So I will leave for those that will get the book. So let me check how to date. Okay. So that's dating with intentionality. And that's actually chapter 5. Okay. All right. So we have a chapter to review. We're looking at chapter 5, right? Chapter 5 is dating with intentionality. Isn't it saying know who to date? Know who to date is too long. Like it's too long. And if I start, I won't finish. Because that's like the main book. Okay, so just get the book. Okay, get the hard copy is available for 3.5. Soft copy is available as well. So you can just get the soft copy or the hard copy. Okay, so let me just run through dating with intentionality. And that's actually the shortest, and it's safe to do that. Okay, so if you would date and enjoy bliss, then you must be intentional about the whole process. Okay, dating gives you room to create your love story. Dating gives you room to create your love story. When you alter the right process, you will keep yourself in guilt, pain, and sorrow. For instance, you're in a relationship and the only thing you're doing is romance. You're not asking necessary questions. You're not even getting to know who you're dating. All you do is to go to fast food, take pictures, do video calls, gift yourself, and all of that. So by the time you eventually get married to this person that you've been flaunting around, doing a manner of things with, you now get into marriage and you now find out that there are certain things you wouldn't have accepted in relationship if you paid attention. There are certain things you wouldn't have, that would have made you say no to that guy, or that would have made you not to propose to the lady, because you paid attention. But because you did not pay attention, you now found yourself in the mess. So if you don't date intentionally, if you don't date the right way, then you are far away from enjoying bliss. And I am the founder of Blissful Singles and Couples Academy, and our vision is to help you live intentionally, is to help you to discover your purpose, fulfill your purpose, and enjoy your marital journey. That is it. So enjoying your marital journey is why I wrote this book for you, so that you will not alter the process that will make you not to enjoy your marriage. So at this point, it's important you know that not all dating will lead to marriage. Not all relationships will lead to marriage. Okay? You need to know that, so that you don't start feeling bad, because it's possible that God has saved you from a major disaster in future by helping you break the relationship. So not all heartbreaks, are actually heartbreaks. Some of them are just temporary situations, okay? So you need to bear that at the back of your mind, that I'm dating this person, getting to know the person. In fact, this is the last chapter, so there's some things that I discussed from first chapter to the fourth chapter. So I may not be able to go back to that, all right? So you need to get this book and get the full picture of what I'm talking about, okay? So you need to know not all relationships will get a marriage. Dating is a phase of knowing if someone is fit for you, or if you're fit for each other. It doesn't necessarily mean that the both of you will end in marriage. So if you're getting to know somebody, and what you're getting to know is that this person is not in alignment. I said that in chapter 2, knowing who to date. So it's not in alignment with me, but my values, my spirituality, and all of that. Our mindsets are worlds apart. There is no need to be paused. This is why you should know that you don't need to get your body involved if you're dating. If you get your body involved by dating, you are already altering the process, because you will not make the right decision at this point. The temporary pleasure you are having is what's going to close down your sense of reasoning. So you are not asking the right questions, you are not doing the right thing, you are doing the wrong thing. That is why you will make the wrong decision, you will take the wrong step. And before you know it, you start jumping from one page to another, hide my ID. You don't have to get yourself into that. All right, let's look at strategies for intentional dating. Number one, I said I would love you to know the strategies for intentional dating. Number one is slow down and be selective. This one that you're in a hurry, I want to marry, I want to marry. You will not get married, and you're like, what did I get myself into? So you don't need to get to the point where you are so much in a hurry and you not find that what you were pursuing was the wrong thing. You have to slow down. Put on your goggles if you want, so you can see clearly. Some will tell you love is blind, but marriage will open your eye. I mean, what to open your eye? I don't know how they used to say it. But that you're dating does not mean that you should close your eyes. In fact, your eyes need to be wide open, physically and spiritually, so that you can see beyond what the person is showing you. So slow down, all right? I said if you're desperate to marry, you will mess up your dating process out of desperation. You must not date everyone who comes to you. In this book, I wrote down a checklist, things you should check, things you should pay attention to, things that the person you want to get married to should tick the box, at least basically the basic things they should actually, the process they should go through before you actually say, okay, I want to consider marriage with this person. So dating is not done because you are tired of being single. God, when am I a spoon? This, that. You're tired of Ashebi. Let me now get married and gather my friends so that they will come out and do Ashebi for me. I'm tired of doing a committee of friends. Let me just pick one girl and get married to her so that my friends will come and do committee and they will spray me money and this and that. These things are flimsy excuses and reasons why some people get married. Let me get married to somebody that will come and take away poverty from me, that will give me all that I need, take me away from my family. Too many rubbish excuses. So dating is not done because you are tired of being single. It's what you do with clarity and understanding. Don't move from talking stage to the bed. Slow down the process. Even if your partner decides to move so fast, both of you should be on the same page. How can somebody meet you today and tell you I want to marry you today? I want to go meet your parents today. You don't even know the guy's parents. You don't know where he's coming from. Whether he's a human being, you don't know. Whether he's a ghost, you don't know. So slow down. When somebody is trying to rush you like that, tell the person, please calm down, slow down. You see, when we enter a bus and the driver is speeding, you see passengers shouting, driver, take it easy, driver, we will reach, driver, slow down. That's the best what we should be doing. Not that the person is trying to fast forward the process and you said you are moving. Because what you don't know is that your life is in danger. If that driver does not slow down, he is in danger, you say you're in danger. So a guy that is meeting you today and wants to go and do introduction today, wants to marry you today, does not mean well for you. You have to slow down. Okay? You have to slow down. All right? So I wrote down something here. I organized a coaching program last year, that's Miss to Mrs., a 6-week intensive coaching for ladies that are willing to settle down maritally. So after the training, one thing I did was matchmaking, and it was not compulsory, it was optional. So when I published the details of 3 ladies that indicated interest to be part of the section, some guys reached out to me. A few weeks later, I reached out to one of the ladies to get the progress reports on the relationship based on who I tried to connect them with. She admitted that she liked the guy's personality. She did not lie about that. She liked the guy's personality, right? But she said, however, she's not willing to jump into a relationship yet. She's willing to take things one step at a time, despite the excitement she has about the whole thing. Okay, I'm excited about getting married. I'm excited about dating this person. I'm excited, but I need to slow down. So I had to appreciate her. I applauded her for being honest, and I encouraged her also to be open-minded. I asked her necessary questions, and got to know the progress report on the relationship so that I will know what her decision is. For those that are just joining, we are reviewing a book together, Dating with Purpose. Dating with Purpose, understanding who to date, when to date, and why to date. Authored by me. You can get the copy. Hard copy is available. Soft copy is equally available. All right, so you can reach out to the number on the screen to get yours. And yes, we are meeting on YouTube tonight by 8:30 p.m. We'll be live on YouTube for another episode of Elevating Singlehood. And today we are looking at miscommunication and how it affects your relationship. So this is my weekly series for singles on YouTube, and it will be running for the next couple of months. So I want you to join. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on your notification so that you'll be the first to know when we go live. Clear your calendar, clear your time, okay? 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. rather. 8:30 p.m. today will be live on YouTube. Miscommunication and how it affects your relationship. So don't fail to join and do well to share this video. What we are doing today is a book review. I'm reviewing a book together with you, so you will learn something. So I wanted to share this video. Okay, I want to share this video so that more persons can connect as well. So intentionality is key. We are reviewing chapter 5 of Dating with Purpose. That is like dating intentionally. All right. So intentionality is key. You can't be going on lunch dates with a colleague at work when you know that you will not agree to marry him if he proposes dating or marriage to you. You want him to always call you. You want him to take you out for lunch. You want him to do this, do that. You want the attention to be on you. But if he eventually tells you now, babe, would you marry me? You say no, you are not my type. He's not your type, but his money is your type of money to eat. It's amazing how some guys move around effortlessly with a lady they don't want to get married to, but they waste a lot of time with each other. Remember, I said this book is for both singles, for both male and female. If you're single, it's for you. Dating with purpose. All right. So, how do you now date intentionally? Number one, build meaningful connections. Communication is the life wire of every relationship. Communication is All right, we are back. So we had a little technical issue, but we are back. Okay, so let me continue from where we stopped. So, how to date intentionally, build meaningful connection. Okay, I said communication is a life wire of every relationship, and I was talking about why we are having the section today on YouTube on miscommunication and how it affects your relationship. So it also breeds vulnerability in due time. Don't push to get vulnerable with someone you don't know, you don't like, you don't even trust the person. This process commonly applies to also sales and branding. They call it KLT factor. They'll say, how do you want people to, buy from you if they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't even trust you? The same thing with relationship. How can you agree to go to a man's house, somebody you don't know, you don't even like the person, and you don't trust the person? How? What are you doing with the person? So don't be in a hurry to understand that you miss some of these steps. You need to like someone you know before you can even trust them with your heart. Engage in meaningful conversations that can lead to a deep connection. This is why it will take time to build. It's not what you do in a hurry. It is not what you do in a hurry. It's not what you do in a hurry. You just meet somebody, oh, I want to marry you. I want you to be my wife. You are the bone of my bone and all of hey. Don't go and do what Adam did though. It was even God that even brought Eve close to him. Before you accept somebody's proposal, ensure you know the person. Because you are trusting your life with this person. Ensure you know the person, okay? How do you even get to know the person? By engaging in meaningful conversation. All right, in this era of social media, you should be careful not to grow deep in conversation with someone who you just met on a dating app, that you ignore, that can ignore you when you meet the person physically. There are people that they met online, they've built their castle already, they've already imagined how things will be with them. All right, then they not met physically, and the girl will be like, I don't like the shape of his head. He's too short. This one, that one. Before you go that far, make sure you see the person. It's as simple as that. All right. So to your online connection, ensure to meet physically and be sure you are in alignment. How in alignment with what? You'll find it in the early chapters of this book. Never assume someone is interested in you because of constant communication. Set your boundaries and stay clear on what you're doing with each other. So avoid assumption. Don't assume that because this guy calls you now, he wants to marry you. It could be your side chick. He has somebody he wants to marry. There are people that will tell you, oh, I didn't even know this guy is married. I didn't know. You've already entered deep into the relationship before you realize that this person is a married person. So you need to pay attention. Don't assume. Ask questions. Never assume. Some people are in for friends with benefits. They do not need any emotional commitments other than what they stand to gain from you. If you are just joining, we are reviewing a book together, Dating with Purpose, Understanding Why, Who, and When to Date. That is the book authored by me. If you need a hard copy, it's available. If you need a soft copy as well, it's available. Just reach out to the number on your screen and you will you get to me directly to purchase your own copy. This book is powerful. It's for everybody who is single and you want to get things right. You want to get married well. You want to know the processes to go through before marriage. This book is for you. So, and what the chapter we are reviewing is actually the last chapter. So I said, as you get to the end of this book, you need to learn to maintain purpose and focus in the face of rejection or disappointment over a date. For instance, you discover that this person is not a good fit for me. Definitely, you will feel bad about it. Your heart will be broken and all of that. But that is not the end of the road for you. I said earlier that not all dates will lead to marriage, so you need to be open-minded to know that you may experience rejection or disappointment. So in the matchmaking process I talked about earlier, I also know a certain lady who turned down a date despite how serious the guy was. I respected her decision and they moved on. It doesn't mean that she's a bad person. It simply means that she has a mind of her own. So in as much as we are claiming to be authorities in this, we cannot force anybody on you. So don't allow somebody else. Don't allow someone else to force someone on you. So even if your parents, your pastors, bishop, reverend are referring somebody to you, they're recommending someone to you, also make sure you practice the things in this book so that you are sure that this person is the perfect fit for me. Don't stay because, oh, somebody referred to me, let me now jump into it. No. Respect the person that is trying to refer someone to you, but do due diligence. Get to know about the person and be certain that you're okay, so that you will enter with your full chest. That is it. Okay? Everyone has the choices to make, and you are inclusive. Don't feel guilty when you turn down a date offer with what you have learned reading through the pages of this book. Never forget that your happiness and your peace of mind are very much important, more than what anybody is wishing for you. That you will have plenty expectations. It's okay. It's not, it's all right. But then just know that your happiness is most important in all of this. So no matter how everyone sees a blissful marriage in your ongoing dates, perfect match, this, that, don't be carried away. Don't be carried away. All right. Don't be carried away. It will be a struggle for you to fit in if someone is not suitable for you. Not everyone may be as knowledgeable as you are on this matter. So you will need to stick to your wisdom and go for more. Go for more. All right. We're having free live sections right now on YouTube every Thursday. Come and learn. I came up live impromptu. Come and learn. I have books, at the store. Come and buy it and read. You will need to stick to your wisdom so that you can make the right dating decision. So I have a reflective question here. What are the top 5 action plans you will take after reading this book? So if you eventually get this book, you should write down your action plan. There's a space for it here. Okay, there's a space for it here. So my prayer and earnest desire for you is to find and enjoy all-round bliss in your love life. So we've come to the end of this book review, and I want to believe you enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much, Bliss Blessing, for joining. Thank you, Uchechi, for joining. Thank you, Ezine. Thank you, Ruth. How to attract your dream spouse and keep them for life. It's available. 10 things every single lady must know. A comprehensive guide before you say I do. Number 3, we have the Wonder Lady, a guide to becoming create your dream home by your words. We have number 5, relationship pitfalls, dangerous traps to avoid in your relationship. Number 6, the goal setters guide, 5 effective ways to set and achieve your biggest goals in life. Number 7, how to discover and fulfill your purpose, a sure way to living your best life. We have number 8, overcoming heartbreak, how to heal and find sweet love again. Number 9, 5 years, 2 hearts. We wrote this book during our 5 years anniversary, okay? Lessons from our half a decade union. Number 10, rise from ruin, finding strength in broken places. Number 11, reasons he might never propose, how you are contributing to your marital delay. Number 12, dating with purpose, which is this one now, understanding why, who, and when to date. Number 13, the winning wife, flourishing in spirit, soul, and body. Number 14, the new bride handbook. The new bride handbook, navigating marriage with ease. And we have number 15, the book that I wrote for my 30th year birthday. All right, so you can get any of these books and read. And yes, we'll have coaching programs as well. Blissful Singles and Couples Academy is a coaching brand where singles and couples are positively influenced to live their best lives and enjoy their marital journey. Our mission is to help you discover and fulfill your purpose and then enjoy your marital journey. We have a lot of coaching programs here. So if you're single, I want you to be part of Blissful Singles Academy. I want you to enroll for Blissful Singles Academy. If you want to enroll, the number is right there on your screen. as well. It's an online school for single ladies where you are being groomed to become the better version of yourself. So registration is ongoing. Reach out to the number on your screen and you will get to me. Then we also have the inner circle for brides. If you're a wife and you need a community that can help you as a wife. In fact, we are having our webinar tomorrow, My Health, My Priority, and I brought a wellness coach that will be speaking to us tomorrow. So it's amazing. If you need clarity section or counseling, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp as well, and I will take it up from there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I look forward to getting your feedbacks. You want to get the book, want to join my coaching programs or anything at all, I look forward to hearing from you. And yes, thank you for joining this impromptu live section. I had an amazing time and I'm sure you did as well. Thank you for joining me review this, and I look forward to doing this again and again and again with you. So this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain for today. See you by 8:30 p.m. on YouTube. Bye.